I'm Faye Disney Queen Skelly. So my laptop crashed with the stuff that I use to film. So if it happens again, I'm very sorry, but bear with me. So this was very hard to find. I am gonna give you facts about the Haunted Mansion movie, and unfortunately, it took me so long to find facts because Google kept thinking that I meant the ride, and I just went straight to IMDb because I guess it's reliable there. Whatever, this is what I found. I ain't gonna look anymore. I'm not gonna be desperate and go to like the 4th or 5th page of Google. So, I'm basically only going to be telling you guys the shorter ones that I have found and the ones that actually relate to the movie instead of the ones that relate to the ride. So, much of the movie's plot is inspired by Phantom Manor, the version of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland Resort Paris. Unlike Haunted Mansions in other parks, Phantom Manor has a clear storyline of a bride, her lost lover, and her haunting the mansion. Following the massive success of Ghostbusters in 1984, Disney greenlit the film in the mid-'80s. However, they at first would only give permission for the film to be made if either Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, I probably butchered that, Harold Ramis, or Rick Moranis would play the lead role. Previously, Eddie Murphy had developed a stand-up routine that lampooned the unrealistic premise of horror movies, and specifically haunted houses in Eddie Murphy Delirious in 1983, suggested that black people would never be featured in such a movie as they would immediately leave upon sighting anything supernatural. When the two new homeowners started singing Happy Anniversary and Jim reacts very annoyed, it's a tongue-in-cheek joke about a commercial that aired on the radio for the Disneyland theme park anniversary, sung the exact same way by a child. The commercial was reacted too badly by listeners because it was so obnoxious and eventually pulled. Despite her character having a 10-year-old son and a 13-year-old daughter, Marcia Thomas was only 27 when the film was made. The hitchhiking ghosts were more prominent in the early drafts of the script, but were trimmed back because it became too overwhelming to have 3 supporting characters chiming in all the time. So there are several references in the movie that are made to the ride. The singing bus, the breathing door, even the doorknobs are the same, Madame Leota and the spectral instruments, the bus that followed Jim, the ghostly carriage, a prop outside the ride, the old man and the dog in the cemetery, Master Gracie's hanging, the ghostly ballroom dancers, the raven seen throughout the movie, the hitchhiking ghosts, the hangman, the eyes in some of the walls, morphing pictures in the hallway, several lines throughout the movie that are also used in the ride's narration, such as "Welcome, foolish mortals," "Final arrangements have been made," "There's always my way," the floating candelabra in the credits, the bride's dress in the attic, the screeching cat sound effect in the graveyard scene, the skeleton hands that start to open the coffin in the mausoleum, the knights in the hallway attacking Jim, the door knockers heard rapping in the bedroom hallway, the pipe organ in the ballroom, and the clock strikes 13 during the prologue. The Gracie family that haunts the Haunted Mansion is named for Yale Gracie, one of the original Imagineers Disney designers of the Disneyland ride, which opened in 1969. Although a ghostly Gracie is never officially named in the ride's narration or press, the name has long been associated with the disembodied ghost host in the attraction through fan-speculated narratives. Contrary to popular belief, the ride does not have a definite story. Gracie Mansion is located in the Bayou of Louisiana. The Haunted Mansion attraction is located in New Orleans Square in Disneyland, California. Originally, Don Knotts was cast as groundskeeper, seen at the entrance to the cemetery in the ride. While the character was cut, as the script developed, both groundskeeper and his faithful, fearful dog can be glimpsed among the ghosts populating the cemetery in the film. Hidden Mickeys. When Jim and Sarah are at the gate to the mansion, Sarah picks up the lock and gate, which is shaped like a Mickey head. When Ramsley pours the powdered poison in Sarah's drink, a Mickey forms and the powdered drink is mixed. When the powder and drink mix. The couch in the library is vaguely shaped as Mickey's head. The red couch in the Gracie study was used in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, filmed in 1954. Welcome, Foolish Mortals. The Welcome Foolish Mortals voice over during the opening titles was provided by an uncredited Corey Burton, who also voiced the ghost host for Haunted Mansion Holiday. a seasonal overlay of Disneyland's Haunted Mansion attraction themed to the Nightmare Before Christmas, filmed in 1993. One of the singing busts is of Thurl Ravenscroft, according to the Haunted Mansion from Magic Kingdom to the movies, written by Imagineer Jason Cyril. He is often mistaken for Walt Disney. The bust of Ravenscroft is a tribute to the fact that he sang the voice of the bust in the theme park attraction. Another bust is that of Paul Frees, who narrates the Disney ride. Anthony Hopkins was asked to play the part of Ramsley. The Disney theme park rides theme song "Grim Grinning Ghost" makes a short appearance in the movie, but all of the background music is some version of the song. Thurl Ravenscroft is the soloist for the song on the Disney ride, but he wasn't able to sing for the movie version of the song. Makeup designed by Rick Baker for Ramsley Terrence Stamp was to make him resemble Boris Karloff. Madame Leota, the medium whose head is enclosed in her crystal ball, was named for Imagineer Leota Toombs, who worked on the numerous Disneyland projects in the 1960s. The three tarot cards that appear in the opening credits from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. In order, the cards are the Lovers, Death, which represents change more often than actual death, and Three of Swords, the card of betrayal. As a promotion, Disney Channel had Ari Davis and Mark John Jeffries host a Halloween special in which they gave tips for pumpkin carving, costume ideas, and building a haunted house. A poster of former R&B group Destiny's Child is featured on Megan's door. Hidden Mickeys. When Eddie Murphy is running from the flying instruments after speaking to the gypsy, all the windows on the doors are in the shape of Mickey. Mark Jeffries' Michael was actually 1 year older than Avery Davis, Megan, despite that she played a 13-year-old and Mark played a 10-year-old. There is a deleted scene, Emma and Ezra, where Emma becomes a blue, floating, translucent, ghostly spirit. Before the DVD's game tour with Ezra and Emma of the mansion, during the direction, the reader was Tony J. The license plate on Jim's and Sarah's car reads, Eversell. The bust in the study that opens the hidden door is that of Dante Alighieri, the famous poet. And last but not least, the film is the only time in the Disney lexicon that, in reference to the Haunted Mansion, the risen dead are referred to as zombies. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for listening to these Haunted Mansion fun facts. Last but not least, tonight I will be filming a Nightmare Before Christmas fun facts for you guys. So, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.